Flip the Pages. My name is Ayodele Moyowa Taiwo, and this is the second episode in the series of Attitude is Everything. You know that this channel is dedicated to book reviews, and from time to time, I come with amazing books written by phenomenal authors. This is the second week of talking about this wonderful book, Attitude is Everything, written by Kate Harrell. It teaches a lot about our disposition to life, the way we view things, the way we evaluate things, and the lens through which we see the world and engage with whatever it is that happen to us in the course of living. Today promises to be inspiring, it promises to be engaging. On today's episode, I want to talk about happiness is yours to create. I want to start this episode by talking about a not so good experience that I had years back. There was a particular morning that I was going to work on a Monday. I can remember vividly. Sometimes it's good to listen to your gut. I remember a day before that, I had a kind of premonition that something terrible was about to happen, but I ignored it. And the following morning, my car didn't start. Then I decided, let me go to work with public transport. And I went, to the junction to wait for the bus. And while I was there, two men came, they accosted me, they brought out their guns, and they took my office bag and they left. After they left, it dawned on me that something vital had been taken away from me. That morning, I was going to work with the original certificate of my first degree. And after they left, I was sad. I cried my heart out. I was hungry. When they left, I summoned courage to still go to the office. And throughout that week, I wasn't myself. I had to get the police report. I had to start looking for ways of retrieving my certificate. And unfortunately, till date, I couldn't. It was lost forever. And after a period of time, I wanted to give in to depression as a result of that, considering the gravity of what I lost. But a day came that I sat back and I thought of it. I said, what if I was short at that point in time? At that point, feelings of gratitude filled my heart. I told myself it could have been worse. I could have been killed. I could have been injured, but for reasons unknown to me, my life was spared. And I started seeing that event, from a new perspective. I changed my orientation towards that ugly incident. I changed my orientation, the disposition I had towards that particular event in my life. And from nowhere, I became happy. Was I happy because I was robbed? The answer is no. But I was happy that I am alive to tell the story. Reading through this book, Attitude is Everything, I discovered that there are a lot of things that will happen to you in life that you will not be able to prevent. But in retrospect, if you sit down and carefully analyze the situation, you'll be grateful that you have the inner strength, the stamina to survive the ordeal and come out healthy, come out alive, come out strong, come out smiling, better and bigger. That, like I said in my last video, life is never going to be perfect. And like I said at the beginning of this video, my life is far, very far from perfect. It is not magical. But you know what? Rather than see my cup as half empty, I always see my cup as half full. And to that end, I always wear my gratitude like a garment. Happiness is yours to create. In the part of the world where I grew up in, there is a saying in the local palace. It says, "Wala no dey finish." It means that you cannot totally eliminate stress, chaos, challenges, troubles, setbacks from your life. It means as one episode is fading off, there is another one waiting for you. It means that on your journey through life, there will be chains of events, there will be series of traumas. They may not come at once, but the truth of the matter is at a point on life's journey, you are going to go through something unpleasant, something quite worrisome, something that you could have prevented at all costs, but you couldn't. So you will do well to create your happiness. You will do well to look beyond the pain and look at the tiny gains that you have from that experience. From my own story, I realized that fine, I was robbed. Something valuable was snatched away from me at gunpoint, but critically looking at it again, I have every cause to be grateful for life because I could have been shot. Happiness is yours to create. No matter the stage of life that you are in, I want you to know there is something wonderful in that stage of life. I remember when I was in the university, with some other friends, we thought at that point that being in the uni was the greatest challenge that we could face. We were so naive. We thought by the time we graduate, by the time we have, a well-paying job, by the time we are settled, everything will be perfect. And that looking back at it now, I discovered that the moment we graduated, the moment we got a job, the moment we got married, the moment we started having kids, at each phase of our journey, there were always, a new series of challenges, a new series of events that, they keep popping up. And all we need to do is just to enjoy the moment. There is no point wallowing in misery because something popped up this morning. Just do whatever it is that you can, to solve that problem and look towards tomorrow with hope, knowing fully that you never can tell. There might still be something else that will come tomorrow and the day after and the day after and the day after. So happiness is yours to create. That's why I said I'm not saying my life is perfect. I'm not saying my life is magical. I want you to adopt, the same approach to life that things will not perpetually be fine. There will be bends, there will be curves, there will be twists in the journey. But just tell yourself that in spite of the challenges, you are going to enjoy your journey, you are going to create your own happiness. I want you to make it a point of duty to create your own happiness because nobody is going to do that for you. You have to get to a point whereby you create within yourself a fountain from where you can tap happiness, a fountain from where you can release happiness from time to time. Let that fountain come from within you because nobody can do that for you. Nobody can truly make you happy. Nobody, there's nobody that's going to do that for you. You have to do it for yourself. There is this wonderful film that, this comedy that I enjoyed so much. The film, Author's Whiskey, is very hilarious and at the same time, it drives home an important point. In that movie, a group of women discovered that they could travel back in time, they could relive their youthful years. And at a point, they were enjoying that, being able to go back in time, correct their mistakes, enjoy their years. And at a point, they saw that they were actually running out of time. They had to return back to the present moment. And one of them said something. She said, you know what? Let's just go back to our old age and just enjoy life. Yesterday is gone. We know that it's gone and forever gone. Today is all that we have. With our wrinkles, with our gray hair, let's enjoy life the way it is at the moment. In other words, with all that we have left, let's create our own happiness. I want to challenge you, I want to encourage you with what you have left. Create your own happiness. Don't look at the chaos, don't look at what we've been through, don't look at what never worked out with what you have left. Take time to embrace your life, engage with your life, connect with your life, and create your happiness. And I discovered that there are two ways to do that. Let me talk about them briefly. The first thing I want you to know, in order for you to create your happiness, is that there is actually no place called there. Because by the time you get there, you discover that you still have another there to get to. There is this something higher to attain. And if you keep postponing your happiness until you get there, you will never be happy. Rather than, desiring to be happy when you get to the destination, start enjoying the process, start enjoying the journey, and be happy as you are journeying, from one point into another and moving towards your destination. Getting there is actually an illusion. You're waiting until you graduate college before you are happy. You will discover that even after graduating college, there will be new issues that will crop up that you still have to face. There will be challenges you have to deal with. There will be a new height that you are going to strive towards. And if you are not careful, you are going to put your happiness on hold. You are waiting until you get married before you are happy. You will discover that even after getting married, there will still be something that you long to have in your life so that your joy can be full, so that your happiness can be full. Right where you are, in the midst of the chaos, in the midst of the chaos, with the challenges, with the setbacks, with the oppositions, I want you to find something little that can make you happy. Look for a reason to be happy. That illusion of when I get there, when I get this done, when I acquire this, it's not going to make you happy in the long run. You will just discover that it's just a facade. You will just discover that it is a facade. It's a mirage. Create your own happiness. Listen to a bird singing and smile. Take a walk in the park. Look at little children in the park. Look at their innocence and just smile. Take a break. Look at your gray hair and smile. Be grateful, that you live up to this age. Look at your scar and smile. Be grateful that you survived the ordeal. Like I said, happiness, the illusion of getting there will rob you of the joy of the current moment. Be grateful for what you have left. And from that point, create happiness around what you have left. If you've taken time to listen up to this point, thank you so very much for being a part of my community. I do not in any way take it for granted. If you have taken time to subscribe, thank you so very much. You are the real deal. If you have not taken time to subscribe, what are you waiting for? I want to implore you to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help me to grow, help my YouTube videos to be recommended to more viewers all over the world. And do not forget to click the like button. Feel free to share my videos with your loved ones. And in the same vein, if you are trying to write a book, you want to edit, you want to proofread, you want to write your biography and you don't know how to go about it, feel free to get in touch with me. I'm a bookpreneur. I edit, I proofread, I write for busy people, as a ghostwriter, those who have concepts, those who have ideas, but they do not have the time to put pen to paper. That is what I do for a living. Let's work together and change the world one book at a time. My email addresses will be on the screen. Now let's wrap up this video. What is the second thing that will help you to create your own happiness? The second thing that is going to help you is for you to be grateful. At the beginning of the video, I said that I wear my gratitude like a garment. It is true, that is what I do. I look at what is working and I'm grateful. I look at what is not so good and I'm grateful that it could have been worse. Wear your gratitude like a garment. Find something that you are grateful for. Let me read a quick portion from the book. In this book, I'm in page 85. Let me read. 2 of the best antidotes to a negative attitude are gratitude and forgiveness. The author goes further to talk about something else. It says, there is so much to be grateful for. I try not to take anything for granted. There is so much to be grateful for if you will only look deeper, if you will only look closer. If you look closer at your life, you will discover that you have so much to be grateful for. I want you to take time, to create your happiness. It is yours to create. Nobody can do it for you. Nobody can help you to achieve that. It is yours to create. And I'm so sure that by listening to this video, you have gained a thing or two. I want to appreciate you once more for being a part of today's episode. There are more videos in my channel. I drop my videos every Friday. Always check my channel. There will be something inspiring, something encouraging to enjoy. And until I come your way very, very soon, this is Ayodele Murata. I will say thanks so much for being a part of today's episode. I really do appreciate it. I do not take it for granted. And bye for now.